Hello and welcome to Grade Expectations. I'm your host Grade, and today I have a 4-book CGC unboxing. These are modern books, and they're books that I've been picking up in the last few months. So I apologize for not doing many videos. Really, when the comic market was going down, it was kind of hard to be buying. So now I think I've picked up a few books in the last, say, 12 months. I've been watching the market, and I think it's time to start buying again. But there are a couple problems. The first one that I've found is that it's hard to find near mint books for key comics these days. And that's because basically since the pandemic, people like myself and other new collectors have come in and scooped up all the books. And so I'm finding, on eBay, the books are few and far between where I would want to buy them. Basically, I have found a few books that I liked. I thought the condition was okay. And I sent them into Gary Kendra to be pressed and cleaned. And then they've been sent to CGC to be graded. Only 4 books for me is kind of low, but to be honest, I've been looking and just haven't found books where I thought I could, make my money back, or ones that I really wanted for my PC. So what do I look for? If I'm browsing eBay, there are 3 things that I'm kind of looking for. The first one is, obviously the book has to kind of pop, and you have to say to yourself, well, that's not a book I normally see. So then I take a look at it. I'm looking for, if it's an auction, I want to know when the auction ends. If an auction ends on, say, Sunday night, it's probably someone that's regularly buying and selling books, and they know Sunday night's the auction night. So to be honest, I like buying books where people have them with auctions finishing Tuesday in the day, or the weird off times from the Sunday auction. Second thing I do is I go into the person's profile and see what else they're selling. Obviously, if it's a big store, right away, you can get some okay deals with stores, but the comic's pretty much priced at market price. But I like to go, if it's a nobody, or a name I don't recognize, I like to go in and just see what else they're selling. And I found that a lot of times when it's those weird books, weird time, they're selling toys, or they're selling models, or they're selling things that aren't necessarily just comic books. A big, not red flag, but concern for me is if they're selling graded comic books, because that tells me that they know how to grade books, or they know that grading is a thing, and then I wonder, why haven't they graded this raw book that I want to buy? So basically, these are a couple books that I have bought. Again, if I had more, keys, I would have sent them in, and I just have been trying to buy, on and off, but at the same time I've been cautious. So I've been kind of waiting for the market to kind of level out. And I think we might be there, assuming there's no recession in the United States. Then I think we're kind of, at that low point again. So I'm going to do the unboxing. There is one bigger book, for modern, in this batch. And so it is a Amazing Spider-Man 300, which is the first appearance of Venom. A lot of copies out there. You can find the book once in a while online, or you can find it, at a garage sale or wherever. This is my 3rd copy that I've sent in to be graded. And the good one about this one is it's kind of an eBay find. So it hit it ticked the boxes that I was looking for. So it was a seller that didn't sell predominantly comic books. It was an auction that ended at a weird time. So it was again, Tuesday morning or whenever, Thursday morning. And then the third thing with this one is it was improperly listed. And that's something you have to be really careful with if you're going to use eBay to sell things. And so it was listed as Spider-Man 30th anniversary. So it didn't say Amazing Spider-Man 300, and I think that that missed a lot of people's radar, and I was able to jump in and win the auction. And I have high hopes for it. So let's see how we did. When I send books in with Gary Kendra, I can't see the grades unless he sends me a message, and so I'm kind of blind. And I don't get a notification on my credit card if they upcharge it. So I sent all 4 of these books in as just moderns, and then the idea is if they think they're high grade moderns, they might bump it to the next tier with CGC. All right. So we got tinier box this time, and just give me a second to open it up. It's been a while since I sent in books. It's not like I've been skipping videos and getting books back. I just haven't been submitting them. All right. So we got the 4 books. Let's see how we did. Okay. First book is, yikes, Amazing Spider-Man 300 in a 9.0. Now, that's not a bad grade. To be honest, this book seemed very clean, and I was hoping for like a 9.6 or even a 9.8. So when I look at it, it might, like, I don't know. I'm going to have to look at it. It looks very clean. And I'm not, like, this has always been a really tough book to have graded. So, I don't know. There's got to be something going on with it, but all the edges are clean. Doesn't have spine ticks. Corners are good. So I'm very surprised I only got a 9.0 on this. So there's got to be a reason, though. Okay, that one's rough. Next. We have NYX number 3. This is the first appearance of Laura Kinney, the female Wolverine. This is another eBay purchase, and I got a reasonable deal on it. It looked pretty good, so I was hoping for a 9.6 or a 9.8. Next, we have Bloodstone number 1, and this came back in 9.6. To be honest, I'm surprised it came back in 9.6. This is a hard book to find that's like clean, near mint, and I have not had a lot of success with this. I actually have stopped buying this book just because every time I buy it and it looks clean to me, then it comes back and it's like a 9.4 or 9.2, and there really isn't a market for the book. First, Elsa Bloodstone. She had the Disney Plus like 1 episode special that I thought was pretty well done. Seemed like an interesting character, so I have bought that book a bit. Oh, man. Final book is Invincible Iron Man number 9. Came back a 9.4. So I knew this book wasn't going to get a 9.8. It did have some top like spine corner issues, and I think, to be honest, even getting a 9.4 is decent. I really wanted this book during the pandemic. It's the first appearance of Riri Williams, like first full appearance, and then this is the variant cover, and I just always thought it was an epic cover. So I'm glad to have the book. I didn't pay too much money for it. I was I in a perfect world, it would be a 9.6. Like, will I buy another one? Sure, if I see it. They're few and far between, and it's definitely a key. So, glad to have it. Oh, I'm reeling over that Amazing Spider-Man. I had hopes for a bump, and I thought it would be a 9.6 or even a 9.8. So, oh, my soul. But that's what you get when you send into CGC without a pre-screen. You hope for the best. Yeah, so glad to be back doing YouTube videos once in a while. I am following the comic market and still collecting comic books, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.